Alright, so I've decided to do the Clangen challenge that happened a few months ago. I know, I'm late. And this video is inspired by Willis Cabbage. Yeah. So we're gonna start with Wheatstar. He is one of the founders of Houndclan. However, he wasn't one of the original cats that created the group itself. The clan name was chosen after an exterminator was called to a group of barn cats, and one of the younger cats from those barn cats sacrificed themselves. The clan name, Houndclan, is chosen out of spite. And the clans eventually wandered into the mountain territory where they reside today. Wheatstar is a loyal, eloquent speaker and 100 moons old, and he gets along with almost everyone except for Shindrift. He is a little bit jealous of the dude. You will meet him in a bit. He was the first clan member to make contact with StarClan, because the clan didn't really know that StarClan was a thing until they found their way into the territory. So, next up, we have Birnbach. He is a 84-year-moon-old cat, Tom. He's the deputy of the clan and ambitious. He offers helpful insight and is very clever. He isn't that much younger than Wheatstar, which means that he probably will never be leader. But he still took his chances and tried to become one after Wheatstar came back from the Moonstone. I imagine that they have a Moonstone in the mountains. There's not really a lot to say about Birnbach. He does, however, have a crush on Shindrift, who Wheatstar dislikes. So there we go. I based his pattern on the actual bird. You will see that in a second. His pattern is based on the bird, the bittern, you know. And yeah, that's all there is to him. There's nothing else really going on. And yeah, that's what he looks like. The next cat up is Risting, the medicine cat. She's a 70-moon-old she-cat. And she's careful, a great hunter, and a prophecy seeker. She is proficient, which is the first. The other two cats were competent. And she is the second cat to have made contact with StarClan after Wheatstar. Wheatstar found the Moonstone. She investigated, decided that it was nothing, and she didn't want to risk, sleeping under it. But Wheatstar's a little bit more relaxed than her. She doesn't have anything interesting going on in terms of relationships. She herself has very little interest in the other cats, but she gets along with all of them. Right, next up we have Peakmoth. She is a 91-year-old warrior, and she is bloodthirsty, offers helpful insight, and is a lore keeper. I'm very interested to see where she is going. I had a lot of fun creating her design. Her fur length is medium, which is why I decided to give myself a little bit more freedom with her design. Other than that, there's not that much to say about her. I haven't really done anything. There's no moons have passed. I'm literally just at the start of the challenge. But I really, really like her design. She is very pleasant to look at, and in-game and my rendition of her. And yeah. There she is. I did forget to write. Ah, there we go. Alright. The next cat up is Anpatch. He is also a bloodthirsty cat. He is 46 moons old, a great speaker, and a great mediator. He seems a bit more aggressive than Peakmoth. Peakmoth actually wanted to compliment his fighting style when I started the game. And yeah, they seem to get along. There's not much going on with these two. I checked. Like, they just seem to be friends, or acquaintances rather. I'm really surprised that I got 2 bloodthirsty cats in this clan. Alright, next up is Legtuft. He is 44 moons old and insecure, as well as a good climber. I do see why he is insecure, probably because he was, bullied by Anpatch. They are very close in age. But there's no real resentment between them. They don't really seem to pay attention to each other. Yeah. I had a little bit of trouble with his pose, because that was relatively hard for me. And I only noticed later that he had 1 white paw. But yeah, he seems like a very nice lad. I have way too many Toms in this clan. Next cat up is Rubblecrawl. She is also insecure, but she is also a formidable fighter. She's 32 moons old. I drew her very small compared to Wheatstar, who I drew as the largest cat. So she is just she's a little girl. She's a little girl, and she's very pretty. I like her tail, but her fur pattern was a whole nightmare. Her recording goes on for longer than it should. It's hell drawing her. She is actually the cat the longest to draw. And that's a shame, because there's not much to say about her. In the first moon that I currently have open, she is seen sparring with some clan mates. But she doesn't have any interesting relationships. She is very, very calm. So yeah, there's that. And no cat seems to really pay attention to her. Like, she's well liked. No one seems to hate her. But yeah. Up next we have Shinedrift. He is a 29 moons old Tom. He is loyal, a good climber, and very clever. I have observed that several cats seem to like him. Well, not really, but he is this designated pretty boy of the clan. He has a crush on Rysting, who is a good bit older than him, but good to know that I know his type seems to be older woman. Yeah, there's not much to say. He also wants to compliment Anpatch's fighting style, so we at least know that Anpatch likes to show off a little bit. But that's literally everything I have about him. Our last living cat is Fogkit. He is 1 moon old, so there's that. He's a little bully, but he's also quick to make peace, which is a combination I didn't know existed. I picked him because of his little wing pattern on the side. I didn't really pay attention to his character when I picked him. But the other cats weren't that interesting either. yeah, he's just small. He nips Rubble Crawl, so he's a little he likes to be a little risky because she is very nice. I don't know what's up with him. I forgot to record Flippaw. He's a grumpy, he's a great teacher, he's a great kid sitter, but I imagine that he spent a lot of time alone in StarClan, and I think that took a toll on him. So, yeah. But that's every single cat. I might add a little, showcase of every single one of them. I have no actual lineup. I should probably do that now that I think about it. Yeah, I'll probably add a lineup, and other than that, I'm excited to see where the clan is going to go. I have a lot of interesting characters going on. Two bloodthirsty cats, one ambitious one, the rest is insecure and loyal. And let's see who Kid gets assigned to when he becomes a pawn. So that should have been the video.